So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the shot! Ooh, in for the pieces! He scored! And the game springs instantly to life!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping power.
Now the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has a goal! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
He's picked his way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's been picked out. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Strong running down that left flank. Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Luis Suarez. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Guardiola. And here's a chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cannavaro. Gerrard.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Messi. Back into the middle. It's Gerrard! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Volpato. Stood up well to him there. That's good vision. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, that's a key interception. Could move up a gear here. 60 minutes played. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Quality ball. And here's Batistuta. Son Heung-min. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. And it's Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Volpato. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, what a shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Number 20, Luis Suarez. Substitution on the field. Number 24. Coming on the field is number 90. Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now that's a fine challenge. Great ball and big chance! He scores! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Oh, he's had a hit!
3 minutes added time.
And another try! And he's had a hit! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Bellingham at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Sassuolo. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. He's got goal! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's gone back to the keeper. 26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football, and this man was its catalyst.
Well, come to think of it, Peter, he has a fair share of famous comebacks over his career, but if you think context, this has to be it.
3-0 down, and he's had a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, they could break here. And here's Suarez. No way through, so back it. Luis Suarez! He's got away with one there. Cannavaro. And it's Messi. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Gerrard. That's Guardiola. Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Gerrard. Chance! Missed by a fraction. Passing is crisp and sharp. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That's Batistuta. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's really well cleared. And that's a throw-in. And it's Son Heung-min. Big chance! Superb goal!
For such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking there.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
3 minutes added time.
Messi. That has been cut short. Guardiola cuts out the pass. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
What's the first
to
half
make
compared
sure
with your
to put any litter
expectation?
in the bins
Well, I think the
provided.
scoreline offers a
Thank
fair
you for your
reflection of
cooperation.
the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration,
Substitution for
I think, should help them get the job done.
Number 14.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead.
Number 8.
Analysis to come during the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Beckham. And here's Suarez. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the overlap. And here's Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold. Chance to finish. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Son Heung-min put absolutely everything he had into
The attendance
that.
for
Maybe
this
better
match
look
was
next time.
71,550.
Beckham does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Gerrard. Messi. And now the hit! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now.
Substitutions taking
He
place.
does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Son Heung-min. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. It's hit the crossbar. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. That is very well defended. Batistuta. Threads one in.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Great ball if he can get there.
Has been indicated.
And they win it back again. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now that's a fine challenge. That's at the end. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Oh, great play! What a save! Terrific reactions! Nicely aimed pass.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is a...
Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Son Heung-min. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Messi. Oh, well played.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gerrard. And it's Messi. Hits one! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
30 minutes gone. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard, out to the right. And here's Messi. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Suarez.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Son Heung-min. Guardiola. To Gerrard. Messi. That's Guardiola. Shapes to shoot. And that's off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And claimed it back swiftly. And we hit half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Gerrard. And here's Suarez. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's gone looking for safety. He's having a go! No, that's been intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Batistuta, Son Heung-min.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gerrard! And he's taking no chances there. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Son Heung-min put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Number 15, number 98, number 10, coming on the field, number 13, number 37, number 25.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
I think we're just about done here. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had a shot! It's there! Time minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Time.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nicely aimed pass. Nice ball, and he might... And Batistuta! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Belletti. And here's Suarez. And it's Son Heung-min. Still goalless at the moment.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Batistuta proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Try from distance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's gone backward here. Now there's a fine ball. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He won't be happy with that one. He is through here. He's in space and looking for options. Climbs up big. Harmlessly behind. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And here's Batistuta. Chance to... It's Luis Suarez! He has done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Is number 20.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Son Heung-min. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Substitutions taking place.
Cannavaro. That's Beckham. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Messi. Beckham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Taken back almost at once. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's neat. Oh, easy pickings there.
Two added minutes has been
Alexander-Arnold
indicated.
with the foul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And time is up. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award,
Hello,
and
attendees.
there is
This
very
is a
little room for
lost
argument.
Children's announcement. With the father
So,
of a
Jim, how
boy
do you
in the
reflect on
green
what we've
backpack
seen?
kindly
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you
Hello,
to this
everybody,
day one
and
clash.
welcome to today's
And no
match.
day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Lukaku. Kalulu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kalulu makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, his pace and movement are going to make him a real threat down that flank, but he's going to be a thorn in the side of the opposition forwards too. It's still very early for him at this club, Peter.
And pull it! Good effort first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Interesting ball. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Gonzalez. No way through, so back it comes. Looks for the finish. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a go! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Çalhanoğlu ready to try one. And now the hit! It's loose, and here's a chance! What a hit! The save was firm.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Anguissa just eases him off the ball. Cannavaro. Now it's Gonzalez. Now it's Batistuta. That has been cut short. Totti. He's tried one! But he's gone backward here. Politano gets it away. Kalulu. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gonzalez. Kelly. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And they're quick to get it. Totti! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So, a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one.
Hello,
The
attendees.
midway point of the
This is
game.
a
What an end to the half,
children's
Peter.
announcement.
A lot of the
With the
best
father of a
action
boy in
of the
the
half
green
coming at
backpack
the
kindly
very end,
contact a
and
nearby
I get the
member of
feeling the
staff.
second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it... Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Cannavaro. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. It's a sweet ball that, spread neatly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fires it in low. Oh, important interception.
The attendance for this match
Lukaku
was
has intervened well there.
71,898.
And it's Hullet. Spinazzola providing an outlet on that flank. He's there and gets it away. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to get rid. Anguissa gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Davids powering forward here. De Vrij cuts out the pass. Deftly away. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Davids does really well to win the ball there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's had it taken off him. Gonzalez. Oh, it's Batistuta. Totti. And he's had it nicked away. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now who's going to be first to this? Passing is crisp and sharp. Cleared without complication.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Great hit!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Politano. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
In the stadium hall.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Into extra time we go. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That looks a good ball through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Kalulu. Davids. To Chalhanoglu. Douglas Luiz. Batistuta. And it's Lukaku. Well played right, and this is Hullet, and Hullet! Oh, what about that? Finally!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 9 minutes.
So the
in
first
extra
goal
time
of the
is
game.
Number 10.
Batistuta. Oh, great play! And he thumps it clear. Davids. Well, that's well spotted. Kalulu. And here's Totti. And here's Batistuta. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Hello, everybody, and please join me.
It is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitutions taking place.
And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Chalhanoglu, and that's been won straight back. Now it's Hullet. Lukaku.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That's a good run down the left. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, it's Batistuta! There's a goal! He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number 22, Gabriel Batistuta.
And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Turan. And he's picked out the run. That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Has a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Sommer finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, don't be surprised if he ends up being...
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass is just off target. He can get that clear. Pavard. Inter Milan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bastoni. Davids. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Barella. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barella. It's Van Basten! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Barella. And it's Batistuta. And he was quick to react. Oh, this looks sharp. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. A nice sequence of passes, this. Barella. Now, this could be a chance. And he was alert to it. Cleared without complication. Pavard. To Barella. Çalhanoğlu in acres of space out wide. Serginho. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Please use parking provided by the club.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more.
Great chance! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now he's off and running. He's played him through. And the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
The attendance for this match was
Milan have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. He's in plenty of space here. The Fry can get it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
DiMarco.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pavard. Çalhanoğlu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, this is a great position. Now it's Zielinski.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The final 5 minutes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Barella. Zielinski.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gets into some space. He gets big! Gorgeous from Turan! And that may just do it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah.
And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Quick reminder today, everybody, to make
You
sure
look back on the game then, Jim.
in the
From the
booth.
manager's...